Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new, it's just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed or if you subscribed today, thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to everybody who's here, subscribed or not. I'm just happy you're here. So those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames called Perception, the Two Yet One. This is book 1 here, which I've read aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. Just know that book 2 is already published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, the information to contact me is also in that description box. So welcome back everybody. Those of you who have been here before, you may know that I took last week off. One of my teeth broke in half, and so there was no saving it. I had to get it pulled. And then of course when you go to the dentist notices the others, and he's like, okay, so these are going to end up like this one if we don't take care of them. So I ended up having a bunch of teeth taken care of last week, and man, I was in a lot of pain. My jaw was in a lot of pain. I had to sleep a lot because I had to keep taking pain medications. So I'm really glad to be back. In fact, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do this week without pain, but today I woke up just fine. So thank you to Spirit. Thank you all so much for being here with me as well. Also, this is my birthday week. My birthday is on Friday. I'm going to be 50. And so I asked myself, what decks do I want to use? And I didn't have to think very long because I was using it the week before last. The Tarot Mucha is my current favorite. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is the Justice card, which is Libra, which is what I am, you know. Next Friday is the 8th, this Friday. So I'm using the Tarot Mucha by Los Scarabo. And if I need to clarify, I'll use the Tarot of the Cloisters by Michelle Leavitt. And like I did week before last, if at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull at least one card from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley. If I get one card, I'll read from the book. If I get more, I am to read them intuitively. Honestly, nobody has gotten one card. And also, pardon me, my throat just got really dry, guys. I am not used to talking anymore. I'm going to pull some cards from the Tea Leaf Fortune card deck here by Ray Hepburn and illustrated by Shauna Alexander. These give us a lot of good ideas, and lots of cards come out, and I really just love all these decks together. Okay, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. And that is the plan that you wrote for your own life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. Now it is possible to lower in vibration during a lifetime because of our free will, but if you can manage to rise lifetime after lifetime, or even significantly perhaps during one lifetime such as this one, you may become what we call enlightened, like Buddha and Jesus and many others that affected a great deal of positive change for humanity and our planet. So when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it is a lot like looking at your destiny, but it isn't exactly, because of your very powerful free will. There are times things happen in life that we have no control over, or it seems like that. We do write them into our divine blueprint that way. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card or an unusually large number of major arcana cards in your spread. I see neither one. Just one moment, please, while I go check on something. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so let's get started. Right here at the heart of everything for you at this time, we have the Lovers card. Okay, so the Lovers, wow, this is an interesting one, isn't it? Look at this beautiful artwork. However, I'm not sure how I don't know if I really like these angels in this deck. This one, I mean, just look at him. He looks kind of cold. I don't like the angel very much. And then there's one on the Judgment card that is even scarier looking. But look at how he's holding her. Like there's all this fire behind. I don't know. This is also the card of Gemini, so there may be a Gemini on your mind. This might have to do with love, but what I'm feeling mostly is that there may be a decision that you need to make, because this is also the card of choice. It may be a choice between lovers, okay? You might be dating two people and you might be facing a choice, and one of them could be this King of Pentacles, okay? The King of Pentacles, you know, this is all the kings are mature. Okay, so this is a person, and they're always read right side up when they cross this. Okay, so this is what is at the heart of everything. Possibly your heart is at the heart of everything. But this King of Pentacles, this could be one of the people that you are thinking about, but I feel mostly this could be you. I mean, this is your, in fact, look at that. See, there you are right there with the Taurus right there. So this is you. So I feel like you're feeling really mature. You've been, you know, you are good with your money. You've got that Midas touch. You're King Midas, okay? You're successful. You're intelligent. You know, you've got the gifts when it comes to math. I think that you've got your health and your wealth down, okay? You've got it down, and you're doing really well, is what I mean is when I say you've got it down, okay? But there's a choice, okay? I really feel like there's a choice, whether this has to do with lovers or not. And I feel like it has something to do with your level of success here, Taurus. Because you're being portrayed here as this King of Pentacles, there's choice has been brought up because of your success. Did I just repeat myself? All right, so this is what's at the root of everything. This is when you want to move on. This is when you've emotionally had enough and you're done and you want to get out of there. And I'm feeling that this is, you know, she doesn't look very secretive, but she also doesn't have anybody with her. It's like she's quietly taken off. She's got this walking stick with her, but it's kind of like a wand. Now, wands are the fire element, the fire suit, but this is cups. This is all about emotion. It's all about love. But I feel like because this is a wand for fire, which is passion, which is spirit, some kind of passion. You've been feeling very passionately about something and you've been wanting to move on. Okay? It may have to do with love, since this is, you know, cups. Cups is love. So far, what we've got here is this love that you may be wanting to move on from. But is it because you've just gotten successful? I don't know. I don't even know why that just occurred to me. But it's like, this can even be like marriage. All right, well, let's keep going. Let's see what else comes up. I'm sure it'll get clearer at that point. But yeah, I feel like you've been wanting to kind of go off on your own very quietly, not exactly sneak away, because she doesn't look sneaky, but there's another passion leading you away from all this overwhelming emotion. Now, this is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time, that is in your recent past, and what we have here is more cups. This is overindulgence. You may have overindulged with drinking or smoking or even sex. There is some sort of indulgence, partying that just happened. Okay? Interesting. Interesting energy, okay? This may not be so much connected to all of this. I don't know. Maybe you just went to a party and you overdid it. Or, I don't want to say you could have cheated, but I guess I just did. Well, you know what this means, guys, okay? The Three of Cups can be a wedding or some sort of celebration brought on by emotion, like a baby shower, or, you know, this is when you get together with your friends and look at how they're just partying down, they're having lots of fun. But when it's in the reverse, you're partying too much. Okay, this is an overage of pleasures. Okay, so you may have done that recently. All right, so these next two cards for me as a reader are future cards, and we're gonna just get this one here first. Oh wow, that is so weird. I just realized here that I'm just gonna get them both. Okay. What you've got here is the Ace and the Two of Swords together. However, they're reversed and sort of reversed. This one comes first, this one comes second. So they're very reversed. Okay, so we're going to start here with this Two of Swords. Now, like I said, you've got a choice here with this the Lover's card here. When we have the Two of Swords, you'll see that this is often called being at a crossroads, because there's a decision to be made, but you've got to make it with your intuition. That's why her eyes are covered, and also the influence of the moon. Okay. When it's in reverse like this, though, however, this is about harmony is going to be restored. Differences are going to be resolved. Okay. There may be some disloyalty, some duplicity. And then when we have victory and clarity, when it's in the upright, when it's in the reverse, the Ace of Swords is setbacks. And usually any ace is a setback or a delay when it's in the reverse. Okay? This also comes with this question. If you have a question in your mind right now, the answer is no. So you're going to be frustrated, but you need to be patient. Okay? Because I feel like there may be some duplicity, there may be some disloyalty going on here, something fake going on, but there's the possibility of harmony being restored once people learn how to give and receive. And there is also this element of making this decision. Like maybe you're not going to make it yet, okay, because you just don't know which way to go. But this is still confusion. This is clarity. This is confusion. This is making a choice between two ways with your intuition. This is not making a choice with your intuition, among all those other things that I just said. The swords are intellect and communication. And so when they're in the reverse, I also feel like there is some communication that is not being done. There is some sort of truth about yourself that you are not seeing. Now, you're hoping that it's going to be okay for you to just hold back for a good minute here. This is the miser card, however. So you're hoping to hang on to your money. See, look, you may have just come into some money, and now you don't quite know what to do. This could be a choice between a lover or a job. Maybe you just came into some money and you're trying to decide whether or not you can leave this job or this relationship. But you see this? This King of Pentacles, you want to hang on to it. When I first got this deck and I got this out, I thought this was the King of Pentacles because he's wearing a crown, but he's the 4. And this is the actual King of Pentacles. Okay? But this one looks very stubborn, and he just wants to hang on to what he's got. However, sometimes this is also holding back with yourself, with your heart, with your energy. But I feel like these are related. You came into some money, you're feeling like the King of Pentacles, and now you want to hold on to it. If you are with someone who spends money easily, too much, then I would think that may be why. See, you don't know what to do. Oh, I just got all this money, but I'm afraid my partner is going to end up spending it all. Do I stay? Do I go? Whether it's a romantic partner or not. This is your current state of being or environment. This is working really hard and learning a new skill or trade and making beautiful brand new things. But when this is in the reverse, this is basically mending. You're also, this may also be you getting really sick of your job. See, that's what I was just saying. Maybe now that you came into all this money, maybe you're sick of your job and you're like, well, if I don't have to work anymore, I'm not going to. Or maybe you came into some money and, you just want to change your job now, instead of not working at all anymore. But this is the energy of being fed up. Now, this is the 8 of Swords. This is your fear card, okay? So when we have the 8 of Swords, this is the fear card itself, okay? This is when, I call this the deer in the headlights card, all right? Now, here's the thing, though. This is your fear card, and it's in the reverse. So this can talk about you being your own worst enemy, like you overthinking. Yeah, there's also, so this is your fear. You may know that you're your own worst enemy. This also talks about opposition and difficulties, things that are not foreseen, coming into more issues. What we have here is another sword card. Remember, the swords of truth. She's also blindfolded. They're both in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, now here's this thing I've been getting from the fear card, is that a lot of the times our fears, yes, a lot of the times they're unfounded, but a lot of the times our fears are our intuition actually telling us what is coming. Okay? So now, like I said, swords are intellect, they're the mind, they're your thoughts, They're also intuition. Your mind is intuition. So this is being stuck in a rut. This is breaking yourself out of that rut. This is being stuck at a crossroads. This is, you know, making that decision and getting out of it with your intuition. I think that maybe you're having a problem trusting your intuition. You just don't know which way to go. But there's a part of you that knows that you can be your own worst enemy. Okay? You want to break out, but alrighty, so your intuition, I just feel like you got to work on your intuition a little bit more. Okay? It's going to help you know what to do. And, oh, okay, yay. So this is your potential outcome. I think you're going to get some good news. This is good financial news, okay? This, yeah, you're going to get good news. Sometimes the page is a young person in your life, but I just feel like, now all the pages are messengers. I feel like you're going to get some good news, and it's about the money. Because this is about your money. You've got all of this, your current state of being here. You're sick of your job, and this whole mending or fixing, I think you're just trying to keep things at a certain level because you want to hang on to your money. So that's, you know, if you get a lot of money and then you don't go to work, then your money just gets, then you spend it instead of making the money. You know what I mean? You want to keep it. You want to keep your money. And so you're still at this job that you hate and trying to keep it going. But you're going to get some good news, okay? And I'm hoping that this good news is what is going to help you make this decision about, you know, whether to leave something or someone or not. You know, this is love. Cups is love. And then here we got the bottom of the deck, the underlying energy is that you've been happy, but not completely. This is being as happy as you possibly can be. This is, for me as a reader, this is being happy, just not as happy as you can be. Some other readers do read this as being unhappy. But this cycle is over. There's some sort of cycle that's over now, or that ended, and you've been kind of happy, but not that happy. But you're going to get some good news pretty soon, so that's really awesome. Let's see what the your oracle cards have to say, and we'll close out your reading. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if this resonates with you. I would really love that because man, does it help me out. It really helps me out. It's completely free for you all. So if you do like and or subscribe, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thanks for being here with me. Also, I love you guys' comments. I love to see how this is resonating with you. So please give me a comment, like, share, all that good stuff. All right, oh, this came out right away. Okay, what else? Okay, thank you. Alrighty, what else do we have for Taurus? Thank you so much. Yep, I knew it. I knew you were having some trouble with your intuition here. Okay, we'll just start with this one. Oh. Well, you know what? We're going to start with the first one that came out. Now, discernment. I really like this card. I really, really like this card. So this is telling me, yeah, this is all about your intuition. This is the area of your intuition that you should try to focus on, is discernment. You see, this is speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil is what they're doing. But then also look at them, their auras or their coronas, what they're made of, okay? Her corona is the zodiac, okay? So this is representing how the planets work. Then what we have here is the compass, north, east, west, south, okay? So which direction to go, you don't see, okay? So this right here with her covering her eyes is basically the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords together, okay? You don't know which direction to go, which is very much this Two of Swords. See what I'm saying? I think that you may also not be speaking about what you do know about this person. Maybe something about their sun sign. You're not speaking about it. And then what we have here is the hear no evil part, and we have the world behind her. I don't know why, but this, okay, so this is, are you resisting what's going on in the world right now? Like you don't want to talk about all this major stuff going on in the world. And I think you know what I'm talking about. But if that may not be the case, but there's something about your world perhaps that you're not hearing because you don't want to. Now, when we have intuition, we can't refuse to see something because we won't. We want to see what's going on. But unless you can hear what you don't want to hear, unless you can handle the news that you feel can be heavy for you, you're not going to know which way to go. And you're not going to know what to say. You won't have the wisdom that comes from the stars to see which way to go. And then it won't even matter what wisdom about the world people tell you because you won't know what to do with it. Holy crap, what a download. And I've been looking at these crows. There's messengers. There's crows and blackbirds everywhere. Look for them. Okay, so this was the first card that came out. And here we have these birds again. That's the first thing that came to me. The dove of peace. And this is gentleness, okay? So I just feel like if you are married, if, you know, be gentle with your spouse, okay? There's a certain amount of gentleness that, oh, and be gentle with yourself. Like this kind of stuff. There's things that we don't want to hear about. But that doesn't mean go rushing into it and go find a conspiracy theorist and listen to them for an hour and it changes your whole world and now you're upset. You know what I mean? Be gentle. Learn things little by little so that you can, you know, don't freak yourself out. All right? And there's something about winter. Oh, yes, because there's snowflakes here. It looks very wintry. Maybe you are, you know, should you choose someone? Should you get married? I think it kind of looks like, yeah. And you may know sometime during this winter time. Surrender. Now this always means surrender to what? To the divine. Okay? Surrender to your transformation. Like I've been saying here, like, you know, if you don't want to hear certain things because you don't want to, you know, think about hard things going on in the world, it's, you You're going to have a hard time doing anything else. So surrender to the transformation that Spirit is bringing to you. There's a reason you're not completely happy. Okay? A cycle ended. A cycle ended. Your new cycle isn't bringing you this happiness just yet. Now, butterflies are, they transform, they go through tremendous change. They start out as little caterpillars. Oh, wow, look at her eyes are closed. There's so much that you could see. If you just open your eyes, open your third eye, you'll see all this beauty. Can you imagine all this beauty in front of her and she's not looking at it? She doesn't see it because she won't open her eyes because she's doing this. Now, when we go through the dark night of the soul, when we go through this transformation from a human being that we used to be to a human being that is in tune with Spirit, and we become this butterfly, it's very painful. And I just feel like even the butterflies, when they make their cocoon and their bodies start breaking down, I think it's very painful. Because we use the butterfly as the symbol of becoming like something new, like a phoenix energy. We know that burning is painful. So they're becoming this new being is painful, but if you just surrender to it, it won't be as bad as you might think. Oh, okay, because see, here you go. You've got a shadow self. Yep, and there went the landline. You've got a shadow self to address. And see, there's the crow, and she's looking right at it. So I'm thinking that these crows are going to really help you see what your shadow side is, what you don't want to speak, what you don't want to see, what you don't want to hear, and why. But by the end of it, if you just surrender to this new path, to this new cycle, your intuition, your discernment will really, really guide you, okay? Once you address your shadow self, it won't be as painful anymore. But that's the pain that I'm talking about with the butterflies. You got to be brave and face your shadow self so that you can lift all this dark, heavy crap off of you, so that you can stop doing this speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil thing and avoiding reality. Once you do that, then you can live fully. See what I'm saying? Once you start to really realize how to use your intuition and your discernment is on point, then making decisions is a lot easier. Life is easier once you develop your own connection to Spirit, when you don't have to watch Allison's readings anymore because you know what to do. See what I'm saying? All right, let's get some tea leaf cards for just a little bit more information. Whoa, have to get that one. Yeah, I was just gonna say, are we only gonna have one from this? Holy moly, only 3 from one side? This is a really large deck, so I shuffle it in 2. See, this is the second side of it. I can't hold the thing all together. All right. All right, this side's giving them up. Give them up. Give us some info here. For Taurus. What's going on? Alrighty. Let me just get these that fell on the floor. Okay. Okay, so alrighty. Let's get that out of the way. Okay. Whoa, you've got a secret admirer. Oh, maybe you're being a secret admirer. I don't know why that came to mind. Frying pan, trouble and accusations. Huh. This already happened. Yeah. This already happened. Trouble and accusations. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. Oh. Yeah, you've been disappointed. Seahorse in family matters. Okay. So, you've experienced some really bad disappointment and trouble and accusations in your family. Somebody may have cut you off, or you may have had to cut somebody else out. Out of the frying pan into the fire, I just heard. And this seahorse, I just got it for Capricorn. Family matters, or was it Virgo? This is an unconventional kind of family, though. This is, we all know that the male seahorse is the one that gives birth to the babies. So that's pretty different from most of the rest of the world. So there may be something slightly different about this for your family. It might be something kind of unique like that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, mice, discord among friends or family. So this is now feeling more like your family. You may have overindulged in something when it comes to your family, when it comes to love. Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Okay, so here's what I feel like this egg is. I think it's this pentacle, this good news that's coming in. Okay? Also, this, like I said, you may have gotten a bunch of money, so now you're the King of Pentacles. That can also be looked at as a nest egg. See what I'm saying? So, you know, now that you've got this big chunk of money, your success is assured with good plans and hard work. And you're kind of already there, because here you are already hoping, basically planning to hold on to it, and trying to keep things going with your job, even though you're pretty frustrated, okay? Trying to make sure that things continue to work out. But then here in your potential outcome, you've got this really good financial news coming in, okay? Bird flying, news is on the way. See? That's what I just said. Wow, okay, so Spirit is now giving these to me in order. It's amazing. Spirit is so amazing. It's magical. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Eee. Yeah. Okay, so be careful. So I'm just feeling like with this, you know, if you were thinking maybe I should just speak the cold, hard truth, the answer may not be a yes. This is, when it's in the reverse, this means no. Sometimes when we communicate, we think it's best to just be blunt, but when people are blunt, sometimes it's hurtful, okay? When we're dealing with family, we're dealing with emotions. Look, I know you're about ready to give up and get the heck out of there, but be face that shadow self, man. That's what this is saying. Control that anger, yo. Okay? This, you know when to speak and when not to, you know? I know, it's hard. Everybody has a temper. Holy moly, unicorn! I have never gotten this, ever. The whole time I've been using this deck. I love it. I love unicorns. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yep. 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 Mind's eye. There is a unicorn horn. Look up. Who taught me how to do that? Was it Drinvalu Melchizedek? That there's a meditation that you can do, because we have in like these energy spikes that come out of our head, and they're like they're antenna. You ever seen Jesus and he's got like a cross or something in his corona, you know, in his aura around his head? The unicorn horn is one of them. It goes through the forehead and down to the back of the head. And there's another one that starts right here and goes straight through, and then above the ears, that goes straight through. And then when you open those all up, the one that goes straight down your spine opens up. So check that out. There's videos on that on YouTube. Okay. Scales, keep your life in balance. Yeah. Okay. So that's part of the shadow work, you know. Apple, temptation will test you. Oh. Okay. I wasn't really getting what Spirit was trying to show me in this card, okay? I'm like, look at how he's holding on to her. He's like, that looks pretty controlling. He's got all this fire and stuff. And then what do we have over here? What do we got? We've got the snake and the apple over here trying to tempt her, okay? So if this is you, you know, don't let anybody control you. Don't let anybody tempt you, okay? Wow. Yep. That's how you can keep your money. Don't let anybody, you know what? A temptation can also be like, oh yeah, let's go buy you something. When this person is spending your money, that's also a temptation to need to be nice. But you've got a rat, someone working against you behind your back. Okay, so, but don't worry, you're gonna get this good news. Oh my God, this is you. Where was the card about you being your own worst enemy? Was it the Eight of Swords? Yep. This is you. Careful. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Okay, didn't I just say there was something about this staff here? And you're getting, you know, really fed up here. And there's something here that's, you know, you've got, you know, the staff is fire. And so I felt like this was a new passion. Something was firing you up that made you want to leave this stuff behind. But it's saying you will be taken care of in difficult times. So depend on this staff of passion. Also, the staff is fire, which is spirit. Okay? You're already being told to surrender to spirit. Okay? So if you surrender to spirit, you're going to be taken care of through difficult times, whether, you know, oh, secret admirer. Okay? So, yeah, your shadow self here is don't be your own worst enemy. Wow. All right, that was deep, Taurus. Well, that's what I have for you at this time. I really hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you next time.